Hey, welcome to the Beatstars Marketing Miniseries. Over these next few short videos, we're going to dive deep into how to make the most of your Beatstars account so that way you can grow your profile and sell more beats. In this video, we're going to start at the very beginning and talk about how to set up your new Beatstars profile for long-term success. We're talking about the basic things that you do to set up your profile. However, the choices that you make here will have a huge impact on how people react when they land on your page. So let's jump into my screen share and look at how you can optimize your profile to sell more beats.
And you don't play.
Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning here. I apologize if this is a little basic for some people, but we're gonna start with sign up, right? We want to just look at the kind of account you're creating and how you create that account. So we're clicking the sign up button. Let's see, I'll sign up with email and we'll set this username to YouTube Demo Andrew. And my email, let's use my support email, and sign up. And now there's a validation code. I'll pull that up on my phone. So when this validation code page pops up, you're just gonna go to your email and verify, or I recommend signing up with Gmail. Great, so now we get to this page and we just start out with the free plan. This is really easy. You just click free. And now we're here on this page where we set up our profile, right? The first thing you're going to do is upload a profile picture. I recommend a photo that is clear of your face or a good, cartoon style drawing. A lot of people do, I've done that a lot on social media. But what you want to really avoid is logos or just random pictures of landscapes. Those things are going to kind of push people away from your profile because they don't really know what they're connecting with. Even a great logo, you really would prefer to use a picture of a human being, which can either be you or a drawing of you, is really ideal. The next thing you're going to do is enter in your first name, your last name, and your display name, right? So your first name and last name is so that way you can get paid properly. This is a business for tax purposes, for contractual purposes, you need to put your real name here. I put Andrew Test because I'm not actually using this account, otherwise I would use my full legal name. Display name is going to be just whatever your producer name is. This is the name that people see when interacting with you on Beatstars. They will see your real name when they purchase from you because you are entering into a contractual agreement as a producer through this platform when you sell beats. Now your display name though, this is really what you're branded as, and this is extremely important. You want to have something recognizable. Like for example, I can't even read what this says and I wrote it. YouTube Demo Andrew. Let's make this something that people might recognize, like YouTube, I'm not typing well here, YouTube producer, see my name now is YouTube producer, great. And city of residence, I'll put Miami, Florida, and continue. Choose your favorite genres. This isn't super important, but just choose genres that you produce, I think is a really good way to go about it. Now you're going to need to select 3 tags and you have to be specific on what these tags are. And they don't even let you type in your own tags. You have to choose ones that are already popular. So I'll take Young Thug here. We can do drill and I'm looking for something fun. Soul. Next step. Recommended users to follow. You have to follow at least 3 users. I actually recommend following a lot of people on this platform. Your followers don't show, so you don't really have to worry about ratio like you do with other platforms, and a lot of people are supportive and will support you back. Don't overdo it. Actually create connections, use the messaging feature and really get to know people, comment on tracks, like tracks, and just engage with the platform. That's one of the most surefire ways to grow. Also, you can see these advertised accounts. We're going to talk about advertising later in the series, which is a good way to grow, and you can end up on this page that every user sees when they sign up. As you can see, once we finish this process, it takes us to the feed where you see tracks from people that you're subscribed to. You'll also see, these advertised posts here as well. And the next thing we need to do is actually go up to your profile and really handle some of these other settings, right? So the first thing we're going to look at here is account settings, and we want to add your biography, right? This is very important. I think really having a good one-liner here is valuable because it's the only thing that most people are going to see. Most people aren't actually going to click to read your whole biography, but they will see that first line that shows in your profile. So if you can have a great call to action there that gets people to really engage with your profile, that's a good thing. For example, I might say buy one, get one free for limited time only. Right now there's incentive for people to look, or even I think even better than limited time only is summer savings or something, right? offer some kind of incentive for people to check out more of your profile. If you also have like a great tagline or something, you know, I can't tell you exactly what to put in your bio, but this is a great start. It's just having one line there that's really optimized to get people to look further into your profile. Now, the next thing that we want to do is actually add your whole biography, like talk about where you came from, why you started making beats, tell your story. Story is really what's going to resonate with people just as much as your sound. So get that in here, and that's going to make a huge difference for you. Then save, and the next thing that we need to do is look at all of the places that are connected. So save, and the next thing that we need to do is connect your social media. As you can see, they make it very simple to get your social media connected here. So I can just put in like bend sound waves. I don't actually have to type out the whole URL, which is a really convenient time-saving feature, right? So bend sound waves. My YouTube is actually Andrew the Avatar. And TikTok, look at this just real quick. On TikTok, you need that @ symbol, so it's @bend sound waves. And then you save the changes here. Now let's look at your credentials. So here you can see we already have all of our password information in here, email, all of that, but we want to actually go in and connect these platforms. Now, I'm not going to connect these to my Beatstars right now because they're already connected to my actual account, but just a heads up, you're basically going to go through each of these platforms, sign in on Facebook, click the authorize button, Twitter, click the authorize button, SoundCloud, click the authorize button, Google, Apple, whatever you want to connect. I recommend connecting whatever you have. You know, I'm not personally very active on Facebook right now, but I still connect it. I have a page there with a couple thousand likes, and it's worth getting it connected. Okay, so one more thing I want to talk about before I exit out of the screen share is the different pricing options, the different subscription options that Beatstars offers. First, let's click on the See More option where we can get a more detailed look at what each of the different plans offers. So here you can see that the Marketplace or the Pro page gives you unlimited tracks, right? The free option only gives you 10 tracks, and I really do recommend for most people this Marketplace option. The one benefit of the Pro page option, which as you can see is significantly more expensive, is that you can have a custom page to send people to. You can also build a website there. If you don't have a website somewhere else, you know, that might be the place that you really decide to build your online website. However, I personally, you know, have my own stores through Shopify and ClickFunnels and other platforms, right? But I still use this Pro page because when I send somebody to my Beatstars, I want to send them to a page where it's just my beats, and they're not going to see advertisements for somebody else's beats right next to it and then potentially click on one of those. And now I've done the work of getting somebody over to the Beatstars platform and they're buying somebody else's beats. That's not my goal. That's not good marketing. So that's really the one benefit of the Pro page. If you can swing that extra, like, you know, $80 or so a year, it's worth it. But otherwise, you know, it's nothing to really fret about. The Marketplace subscription is great for most people. It allows you to upload lots of tracks and build a following. And this is a social platform, which is a really powerful thing for a beat selling platform, is that you can essentially build a following on this platform, and really the ability to post consistently, which we're going to talk about further along in this series, you'll find is very, very valuable for basically building up that brand. So this free plan, you can get started there, and once you have your 10 tracks uploaded, then you're going to want to switch to the Marketplace plan essentially as quickly as possible. I think it's only $7.99 a month or so, and if you go monthly. I personally go monthly on the Pro page, and it's worth it, right? It's going to make it possible for you to really expand your influence on this platform. And you can see there's a lot of benefits down here. Like, you actually get to keep all the revenue from all the beats that you sell. With the Marketplace or the Pro page, you get to keep all of your revenue, versus with the free page, Beatstars is going to take a cut of every sale that you make. So really the Marketplace is kind of the gateway entry point to actually scaling on this platform and really being able to build a profitable beat store. You can see there are a couple of other benefits. You can see there are a couple other benefits to the Pro page. For example, you get unlimited monthly private messages, 20 monthly private messages. You know, that's honestly about as many as I send a month anyways. But if you want to really use this as a platform to network on heavily, this unlimited messages is going to be really helpful for you. And that's really all there is to it. My number one pick for the majority of users is going to be the Marketplace subscription. If you really know what you're doing and you're starting to scale, upgrade to the Pro page. And if you just want to get your feet wet, go ahead and try out the free page. But just know that once you pass that 10 track limit, you're going to need the Marketplace account. Also, if you're interested in the monthly pricing, here is the monthly prices. So free is of course $0 a month, Marketplace is $10 a month, Pro page is $20 a month. Okay, I'm back. All of these details we've discussed and will continue to discuss throughout this mini-series make a huge difference. Still, I want to make sure that we don't lose sight of the big picture. You need to have a reason why. Why do you want to grow your business as a music producer? I'll tell you, for me, the reason why I care so much about what I do as a music producer is because I know that it creates opportunities for people who maybe have struggled with the same things that I've struggled with. You know, I had face tattoos, and I was a drug addict for many years, and it was really hard to come out of that. I was broke. It was a really painful time in my life, and I know that there's a lot of people who have the same dreams that I had at that time and who really want to become a music producer or become an artist. And I know that the harder that I can work now that I've come through those things, the more that I can help those kind of people. The deeper that you can get with your why as a music producer will have a big impact on your ability to basically have a core idea that everything you do as a producer stems out of, and that really gives you the energy and motivation to keep working when it is difficult. The truth is that this production game, that this content game, unless you have like great connections right off the bat, it is a grind. It's something that really does take a lot of work. It's something that does take a lot of effort. And I really do just want to encourage you to really think about why you want it and to really be able to put it into words. If you can put it into words, it's going to give you that motivation, give you that energy to do it when it is difficult. I sincerely want to thank you for taking the time to start this Beatstars Marketing Miniseries journey with me. Click the card right here to watch the whole series. I promise you it will make a huge difference for your marketing strategy on Beatstars.